Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we'll be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes in our Today's Top Headline section. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you.
Number 10.
Renowned for his talent and dedication to his craft, Lou Mike was a rising star in the music industry. Known for his contributions to the EST movement alongside rapper EST-G. Born in Louisville, Kentucky, Lou Mike quickly gained recognition for his unique style and lyrical prowess, with his track Anybody becoming a fan favorite, amassing over 200,000 views on YouTube. His music resonated with many, capturing the struggles and realities of life in his hometown. Lou Mike's journey in the music industry was marked by determination and a passion for storytelling through his lyrics. He was not just an artist but also a close friend and collaborator within the EST crew, contributing to the group's growing influence in the rap scene. Tragically, Lou Mike's life was cut short during a shooting in Louisville that claimed his life at the young age of 22. His passing comes just weeks after the loss of his manager EST Big Beach, adding to the heartbreak felt by the EST community and fans alike. Despite his untimely death, Lou Mike's legacy lives on through his music, which continues to inspire and resonate with listeners. His contributions to the rap scene will not be forgotten, and his memory will be cherished by those who knew and loved him. Tributes to Lou Mike.
Number 9.
Carl Weathersby was a revered figure in the electric blues world, celebrated for his powerful vocals, masterful guitar work, and heartfelt songwriting. Rising from humble beginnings, he became a notable presence on the blues scene, working alongside legends such as Albert King and Billy Branch, and establishing himself as a formidable solo artist. His impact was felt across the genre, with his unique blend of rhythm guitar and emotive storytelling resonating deeply with audiences. Born on February 24, 1953, in Jackson, Mississippi, Weathersby spent his early years in Meadville before moving with his family to East Chicago, Indiana. His passion for music began in his teens, but it was a chance encounter with Albert King that solidified his path. King, impressed by Weathersby's raw talent, mentored him and later invited him to join his band, setting the stage for a long and fruitful career. Weathersby's early years were marked by a variety of jobs, including a stint in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. However, his true calling was always music. After returning from service, he began playing with Albert King and later joined the Sons of Blues, where he spent 15 years honing his craft and earning a name in Chicago's blues community. In 1996, Weathersby launched his solo career with the release of Don't Lay Your Blues on Me, earning a nomination for the W.C. Handy Award for Best New Blues Artist. His subsequent albums, including Looking Out My Window and Restless Feeling, further cemented his reputation as a leading blues artist. His live performances, especially his regular gigs at Kingston Mines in Chicago, were a testament to his enduring talent and passion for the blues. Weathersby's music was not just about entertainment. It was a reflection of his life experiences, his struggles, and his triumphs. His soulful performances and heartfelt lyrics resonated with listeners, making him a beloved figure in the blues community. Carl Weathersby passed away at the age of 71. His legacy lives on through his music, which continues to inspire and move audiences around the world. Tributes to Carl Weathersby.
Number 8.
Renowned for his versatility and passion, Brian Marjoribanks made his mark as a footballer, actor, and beloved sports presenter. Born in Scotland, Marjoribanks showcased his talent on the football field early in life. Playing for Hibernian in the early 1960s, his memorable debut saw him score in an Edinburgh derby against Hearts, a team he would later join in 1963. However, his football career was short-lived, as he retired at the age of 21 to pursue his passion for acting. Trained at the Edinburgh College of Speech and Drama, Marjoribanks quickly transitioned into a successful acting career. He appeared in popular BBC dramas such as Dr. Finlay's Casebook and the soap opera United. His charismatic presence on screen soon led him to a new role as a sports presenter, where he became a familiar face on BBC Scotland's Sports Scene and a trusted voice on Sports Sound. Marjoribanks' deep understanding of sports and his engaging personality made him a beloved figure in Scottish broadcasting. Beyond his professional achievements, Marjoribanks was a devoted family man and active in various philanthropic efforts. His love for sports and the arts was matched by his commitment to community service, earning him respect and admiration from colleagues and fans alike. Brian Marjoribanks passed away at the age of 82 after a brief illness in Palma de Mallorca, Spain. His legacy as a pioneer in sports broadcasting and a celebrated figure in Scottish culture will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Brian Marjoribanks.
Number 7.
Renowned for his groundbreaking contributions to theoretical physics, particularly in understanding the structure of hadrons, James Bjorken's work has left an everlasting mark on the field. A pivotal figure in high-energy particle physics, his discovery of Bjorken scaling in 1968 revolutionized our understanding of deep inelastic scattering, leading to the identification of quarks as actual elementary particles. This discovery laid the foundation for the development of quantum chromodynamics, a cornerstone of the Standard Model of particle physics. James Daniel Bjorken was born on June 22, 1934, in Chicago, Illinois. He developed an early passion for science, particularly in mathematics and physics. After earning his BS in physics from MIT in 1956, he pursued his PhD at Stanford University, where he graduated in 1959. Bjorken's academic brilliance was recognized early on. He was a Putnam Fellow in 1954 and later became a visiting scholar at the Institute for Advanced Study. Throughout his illustrious career, Bjorken held prestigious positions, including serving as an emeritus professor in the SLAC theory group at the Stanford Linear Accelerator Center and a member of the theory department at the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory. His contributions to the field were honored with numerous accolades, including the Dirac Medal in 2004 and the Wolf Prize in Physics in 2015. Bjorken's work extended beyond his research. He co-authored influential textbooks on relativistic quantum mechanics and quantum fields with Sidney Drell, which continue to be essential references for students and professionals alike. On a personal level, Bjorken was known for his passion for education and his commitment to mentoring the next generation of physicists. His influence extended far beyond his published work, as he inspired countless students and colleagues throughout his career. James Bjorken passed away at the age of 90. His legacy continues to shape the field of theoretical physics, ensuring that his contributions will be remembered for generations. Tributes to James Bjorken.
Number 6.
A visionary in the world of baked goods, Wally Amos revolutionized the cookie industry with the creation of famous Amos cookies. Renowned for bringing high-quality, handmade-style cookies to a mass market, Amos's journey began with a $25,000 loan and a cherished recipe from his aunt. Born on July 1, 1936, in Tallahassee, Florida, Amos's early life was shaped by a love for baking, instilled in him by his family. In 1975, with a background in marketing and an infectious enthusiasm, Amos opened the first famous Amos cookie store in Los Angeles. His cookies, free from artificial preservatives and made with real ingredients, quickly stood out in a market saturated with flavorless, mass-produced options. The success was immediate, with his store generating $300,000 in revenue in its first year. By 1981, the company had grown into a $12 million enterprise, with famous Amos cookies becoming a household name across the United States. Amos himself became a cultural icon, known for his trademark Panama hat, colorful shirts, and boundless energy. His charismatic personality and passion for his product made him a sought-after figure in the media, with appearances on TV shows like The Jeffersons, Taxi, and later, The Office. Despite his success, Amos faced challenges in maintaining the business as it expanded, eventually selling the company in 1988. Beyond his entrepreneurial endeavors, Amos was a devoted father and an advocate for literacy, founding the Read It Loud Foundation to promote reading among children. Wally Amos passed away in Honolulu at the age of 88, leaving behind a legacy of innovation and a brand that continues to be beloved by cookie lovers around the world. Tributes to Wally Amos.
Number 5.
A trailblazer in the film industry, Winsome Sinclair's influence extended far beyond casting. She was a guiding force behind some of cinema's most iconic works. With a career spanning nearly 3 decades, Sinclair collaborated with legendary directors such as Spike Lee, Steven Spielberg, and Lee Daniels, helping to bring to life films like Amistad, Malcolm X, and The Best Man. Her keen eye for talent and unwavering dedication to storytelling earned her a revered place in Hollywood. Born on April 28, 1961 in New York City, Sinclair graduated from Florida A&M University, where she developed her passion for the arts. She later founded Winsome Sinclair and Associates, a casting agency that became synonymous with excellence in the industry. Her work not only shaped the careers of countless actors but also enriched the cultural landscape through the stories she helped tell. Beyond her professional achievements, Sinclair was a devoted mother to her 2 children, Micah and Cairo, whom she cherished deeply. Her life was a testament to radical faith, and she lived each day with love, gratitude, and a profound commitment to her community. Winsome Sinclair passed away at the age of 63, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to inspire future generations of filmmakers and artists. Her contributions to the film industry and her impact on those who knew her will be remembered with deep respect and admiration. Tributes to Winsome Sinclair.
Number 4.
Known for his significant impact on business and philanthropy, Donald Trescowthick was a towering figure in the corporate world and beyond. His leadership and vision shaped the growth of multiple enterprises and left an enduring legacy in the community. Born on December 4, 1930, Trescowthick's entrepreneurial journey began with the founding of Swan Insurance alongside Norman Swan. Under his guidance, the company grew into Australia's largest privately owned general insurer before being sold to CGU Insurance. Trescowthick's business acumen shone brightly through his acquisition and expansion of Charles Davis Limited, a historic Tasmanian company established in 1847. Under his stewardship, Charles Davis evolved into one of Australia's leading retail giants, becoming the nation's fourth largest retailer and third largest department store operator at its peak. In 1995, the company was renamed Harris Scarf Holdings Limited, a name that continued to resonate in Australian retail. Beyond his business ventures, Trescowthick was deeply committed to community and charitable causes. His support for the Geelong Football Club, where he served as the #1 ticket holder, and his chairmanship of Australian Olympic fundraising appeals exemplify his passion for sports and community spirit. His philanthropic efforts led to the establishment of the Sir Donald and Lady Trescowthick Centre for Aged Care in Prowess, Victoria, and his contributions to the construction of the tower for St. Francis Xavier's Cathedral in Adelaide further showcased his dedication to community service. In recognition of his contributions, Trescowthick was honoured as a Knight Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 1979 and a Companion of the Order of Australia in 1991. He was also inducted into the Sport Australia Hall of Fame in 1991 and received an Australian Sports Medal in 2000. Donald Trescowthick passed away at the age of 93, leaving behind a legacy of leadership, generosity, and community service that will continue to inspire generations. Tributes to Donald Trescowthick.
Number 3.
Renowned for her dedication to social causes and her impactful role as the First Lady of Zambia, Maureen Mwanawasa was a formidable figure in both legal and political circles. Her work as an advocate for women's rights and her leadership in the fight against HIV made her a respected and influential leader in Zambia and beyond. Born on April 28, 1963 in Kabwe, Zambia, Maureen Kakubo Mwanawasa grew up in a large family and pursued her education with a passion that would later translate into her legal career. She earned her law degree and became a notable legal practitioner, eventually co-owning Mwanawasa & Company, a law firm with her husband Levi Mwanawasa. Her contributions to the legal field were complemented by her active participation in the Association of Women Lawyers in the UK, and her role on the Women's Rights Committee of the Law Association of Zambia. Maureen's influence extended into the realm of philanthropy, where she was the patron of Breakthrough Cancer Trust and the Child Care and Adoption Society of Zambia. As the founder of the Maureen Mwanawasa Community Initiative, she worked tirelessly to improve the lives of underprivileged communities, focusing on health, education, and social welfare. During her tenure as First Lady from 2002 to 2008, Maureen was recognized for her leadership in the Organization of African First Ladies Against HIV, where she played a crucial role in raising awareness and combating the epidemic across the continent. Her efforts earned her the International Hope Award by World Vision in 2006, a testament to her unwavering commitment to humanitarian causes. In 2016, Maureen ran for the office of Executive Mayor of Lusaka, advocating for better sanitation, infrastructure, and public health in the city. Although she did not win the election, her campaign left a lasting impact on Lusaka's political landscape. Maureen Mwanawasa passed away in Lusaka at the age of 61. Her legacy as a champion for social justice, women's rights, and public health continues to inspire and resonate within Zambia and across Africa. Tributes to Maureen Mwanawasa.
Number 2.
Eugenie Herlaar, a trailblazer in Dutch journalism, is remembered as the first female presenter of the NOS Journaal, a role that marked a significant step forward in gender equality in the media. Born on November 10, 1939 in Curaçao, Herlaar displayed a natural talent for communication from a young age. By 4, her voice was already familiar to listeners on Curaçao radio, a precursor to her future groundbreaking career. In 1965, Herlaar challenged the norms of her time by applying to the NOS Journaal and questioning the absence of female voices in the program. Her persistence led to her becoming a pioneer in Dutch broadcasting, presenting the news in an era when women were largely considered unsuitable for such roles. Her presence on the screen was not only a milestone in journalism, but also a symbol of the broader movement towards gender equality. Though Herlaar's career at the Journaal was interrupted after she had children, her legacy as a breakthrough woman remained intact. She briefly returned in 1975 for a trial with duo presentation alongside Harman Season, further cementing her role as a key figure in Dutch media history. Beyond journalism, Herlaar was a creative soul, indulging in drawing, painting, and writing. Her final work, a children's book titled The Adventures of Pose and Bear, was self-published just this past May, showcasing her enduring passion for storytelling. Eugenie Herlaar passed away at the age of 84. Her legacy as a pioneering journalist and a symbol of progress continues to inspire future generations. Tributes to Eugenie Herlaar. What's trending on the internet? News 1. A tragic and unexpected loss has struck a family in Scotland as 38-year-old Lucy Wilk, a mother of 2, passed away suddenly in her sleep after a quiet evening, watching Netflix with her long-term partner, Michael Harabin. Lucy, who was described as healthy with no known medical conditions, suffered a cardiac arrest during the night on July 28, 2024. Despite Michael's desperate efforts to revive her and the paramedics' attempts to resuscitate her for over an hour, Lucy was pronounced dead the following morning. Lucy had just returned from a visit to her family in Poland with her 9-month-old son Theo. Her sudden passing has left Michael and their 2 young sons, Oscar 12 and Theo, in deep shock and grief. Michael fondly remembered their plans for a simple breakfast the next morning, a plan that was tragically never realized. Friends and family are rallying around the grieving family, with a GoFundMe page set up by a close friend to help cover funeral expenses and support Michael as he navigates life without his beloved partner. The loss of Lucy, described as a very special partner and mum, has left an irreplaceable void in their lives. News 2. A chilling prediction by Brazilian psychic and influencer Chalene Grazik, known as the Psychic of the Stars, has sparked intense discussion after it seemingly foretold the tragic plane crash that claimed 62 lives near São Paulo. During an Instagram live session on August 8th, just one day before the crash, Chalene warned her 15 million followers about an impending disaster, saying, "I see a plane falling these days with many people on board." Her unsettling vision, which she described as almost divine, sent shockwaves through her audience. On August 9th, a twin-engine turboprop operated by Brazilian airline Vopas crashed in Vinhedo, 49 miles north of São Paulo, en route to Guarulhos International Airport. Tragically, all 58 passengers and 4 crew members lost their lives, though officials confirmed there were no additional casualties on the ground. The crash, occurring in a residential area, has left investigators searching for answers as to what went wrong. Chalene's eerie prediction has only added to the mystery, as she had also made a disturbing forecast earlier this year about potential danger in Rio de Janeiro. As the investigation continues, the psychic's followers are left wondering about the power of her predictions and the events that unfolded. News 3. Nick Cave, the iconic musician known for his profound and often haunting lyrics, recently opened up about the immense grief he has faced following the tragic deaths of his 2 sons. Arthur, who was just 15 years old, died in 2015 after falling from a cliff near the family's home in Brighton. In 2022, Cave suffered another heartbreaking loss with the death of his older son Jethro at the age of 31. In an emotional interview with ABC's Australian Story, Cave, 66, reflected on how these devastating experiences have reshaped his outlook on life. He revealed that the once all-consuming importance of art has diminished in the wake of his losses. That idea that art trounces everything, it just doesn't apply to me anymore, he confessed, struggling with his emotions. Despite the profound sorrow, Cave shared that his grief has made him feel more connected to others. Rather than making me bitter, it did the opposite. It made me much more connected to people in general, he said. Cave also expressed gratitude for the overwhelming support he received from the public, acknowledging how it helped him avoid shutting down completely during such dark times. News 4. A tragic incident at Death Valley National Park has left authorities urging visitors to take extreme heat seriously. On August 6, 2024, 57-year-old Peter Hayes Rubino lost his life after a hike at the park. According to the National Park Service (NPS), Rubino had just completed the 1-mile natural bridge trail when bystanders noticed him stumbling and offered assistance. Despite their concern, Rubino declined help, and his responses were described as incoherent. Shortly after, Rubino got into his car and drove off a steep 20-foot embankment at the edge of the parking lot, causing the vehicle to roll over. Bystanders quickly rushed to his aid, helping him back to the parking lot and providing shade while one person called 911. Emergency responders arrived at 4:10 p.m., but despite their efforts, Rubino was pronounced dead at 4:42 p.m. The Inyo County Coroner's Office determined that Rubino died from hyperthermia, a condition caused by excessive heat exposure. NPS officials, including Superintendent Mike Reynolds, emphasized the dangers of extreme heat, warning visitors to remain vigilant and cautious in such harsh conditions.
Number 1.
A leading authority on the history of slavery and empire, Trevor Burnard's work reshaped our understanding of the brutal realities of plantation slavery. Known for his meticulous archival research and nuanced analysis, Burnard brought to light the complexities of power dynamics between enslaved people and their oppressors, particularly through his acclaimed book Mastery, Tyranny, and Desire, Thomas Thistlewood and His Slaves in the Anglo-Jamaican World, 2004. His use of Thistlewood's extensive diaries provided an unflinching look at the horrors of slavery in Jamaica, revealing both the systemic cruelty and the limited means by which the enslaved could push back against their oppressors. Born on October 15, 1960, in Dunedin, New Zealand, Trevor Burnard initially pursued law before turning to history, where he found his true calling. He earned his Ph.D. from Johns Hopkins University in 1989, laying the groundwork for his future contributions to the field. His academic career took him across the globe, from the University of the West Indies to institutions in New Zealand, the UK, and Australia. In 2019, he became the Wilberforce Professor of the History of Slavery and Emancipation at the University of Hull, where he also served as director of the Wilberforce Institute. Beyond his scholarly work, Burnard was a dedicated mentor and collaborator, building a vast network of colleagues and friends worldwide. His latest book, Writing the Global History of Slavery, 2023, emphasized the diversity of slavery systems across empires, challenging the notion that antebellum American slavery was the default model. Trevor Burnard passed away at the age of 63, leaving behind a legacy that will continue to influence and inspire future generations of historians. His work not only deepened our understanding of history, but also underscored the importance of confronting the realities of the past. Tributes to Trevor Burnard. Renowned for his ethereal music and captivating performances, the artist behind Talos, Ian French,